Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again, and I'm back with my episode 4 trailer breakdown. So let's take a look at the trailer for episode 4 called The Obliged. Let's check it out.
On the next episode of The Walking Dead.
I'm gonna make things right, like we talked about.
What are the chances the bridge will hold? There's gotta be a way.
Ooh.
Stream episodes and extras on the AMC app.
Okay, so there we go. There's the trailer for episode 4. Let's try to break it down. Alright, so it's a new morning at Hilltop. And of course we have Maggie overlooking everything that's going on. You know, you got people working, tending the crops, you know, things like that. No big deal. And then, of course, you know, there she is. I'm guessing thinking about going to visit Negan, like she said at the end of, you know, episode 3. And here we see her basically getting ready, I believe. You know, here's her with a crowbar. Probably either to break into, break down the door to, you know, Negan's prison, or maybe even into a cell. Who knows? Maybe she'll actually go into the cell with a gun, pointed at him. Who knows? But either way, she is breaking in, and she is going to see Negan. So that is going to be very interesting. And of course, you know, she stuffs in her backpack and stuff like that. And we got Jesus here talking to her, you know, hey, are you sure about this? You know, is this something you really want to do? Let's see, what was it they were actually saying?
Like we talked about.
Oh, not very much. Like we talked about. And then, of course, we see Maggie riding off with Diane. I think that's her name. I can't remember her name. I think it's Diane. I hope it's Diane. But yeah, you know, the woman with the bow and stuff like that from Kingdom. So they're off to Alexandria. They're gonna visit Negan, and then of course we get the man himself, Mr. Rick Grimes, looking at the bridge and stuff like that. And apparently something happened. I don't know where the hell all this water came from, but there's a lot of water rushing down from somewhere. So of course, you know, not sure if the bridge is going to hold. Of course, asking, you know, good old, we don't call him Mullet anymore, do we? Mr. Ponytail. You know, he's got the ponytail now. You know, asking, hey, is there anything we can do? You know, this water rush is going to take out the bridge, and, you know, it's going to set everything back. You know, with the way things are going with the Saviors now, you know, they're getting killed off, you know, even though Rick doesn't know what's going on, who's doing it, even though we know it was Oceanside who was doing it. You know, they're getting picked off. You know, I'm sure, you know, things are very tense right now. The last thing I want to do is go and rebuild the bridge again if it was taken out. So, yep, looks like Rick is asking Ponytail here. Or should I say Mother Goose? Mother Goose is asking Ponytail, you know, is there anything we can do to protect the bridge? All right, we got a great shot of Daryl and Rick here riding on the motorcycle. And we got some of the conclusion to what happened with Father G and Jadis, or Ann. As you can see, he is now tied up after being knocked out. And looks like Jadis has a new tamer, Winslow. I'm not sure what she's going to, you know, to do with it. I don't know. But as you can see, you know, she lowers it like a couple of inches away from his face. I have a feeling that maybe we'll get more information about the helicopter and what A and B means. You know, I don't think A and B stands for alpha and beta. You know, because they were asking, what would you like? Would you like an A or a B? You know, it just seems kind of odd, you know, I'll have a B. So what are they going to do? Fly in Beta from the Whisperers? I don't think they have anything to do with the Whisperers at all. I think whoever's on the walkie is someone completely different. Because she did say, come with me, we can go someplace far, far away from here. So maybe this has to do with, I don't know, whoever is on the walkie is part of a group, a community on the other side of the country. Who knows? Far away from Alexandria, far away from, Virginia and stuff. Who knows? But I don't think they're tied to the Whisperers at all. I think the Whisperers are already here. I think they're out there somewhere already, lurking maybe. But I think they're in that area already. So I don't think they have anything to do with the helicopter and stuff like that. So I think as, the scene is going on, I'm sure Father G is going to be asking questions, what's going on? What's A and B mean? What are you going to do to me? Where were we going to go? Questions like that. Maybe we'll get some more answers, kind of fill in the blanks. With the way Angela King is writing, it doesn't seem like she's really stretching things out anymore. It looks like she's kind of tying everything together. We got the Gregory death that was already done. We found out more about Oceanside killing the Saviors for basically revenge. All these kind of loose ends are being pretty much tied up right away. So as for the helicopter and stuff, I don't know if this is going to be like a long game. They have been teasing it for, 2 seasons? Season 7? Season 6? Season 7? So, maybe we'll get some more information, about them. Alright, so we got the brothers here fighting. The bike is thrown down. Rick and Daryl going at each other. Daryl slapping the walkie right out of Rick's hands. Not sure what's going to cause this argument. Maybe Rick saying, hey, we're supposed to get back to Alexandria. Maggie's heading there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe since Daryl's kind of like on her side, maybe he's taking Rick and kind of like distracting him, hey, come with me. We got something to take care of, so that way Rick doesn't get back to Alexandria to stop Maggie. So maybe that's what happens, Rick, no, not Rick. Daryl just takes Rick away, keep him busy, so Maggie can go in and do her thing. Something happens on the walkie, like, hey, where are you? Me and Daryl are going to go check out Sector 6 or something like that. We heard there's walkers, and someone says, hey, Sector 6 is clear. And he's like, oh, shit, why are we going this way, Take me to Alexandria to take care of Maggie, stop her from doing what she was going to do. And we get into a pushing fight. And Rick and Daryl go off the cliff. Whoop. Yeah, down into like a ditch. And then, of course, we get Maggie. Not Maggie, jeez. We got Michonne looking at her katana. Looks like she did put it away, Don't need to do any more killing right now. It's all about rebuilding. Working what we're working towards. And she goes down and visits the man himself. Maybe warning, hey, Maggie's on her way. Just so you know, I don't know. Or maybe she's talking about, hey, this is what we're doing. We're building a future. Everybody's working together, trying to, I don't know, maybe like pound the nail home, like, hey, we're doing all this great stuff without you. We don't need you, I don't know. And looks like Negan's about to say something. Let's see if there's any. No, it's just music. Okay, and then we got some of those fellow saviors are now armed to the teeth. You know, there's Jed. I don't remember this dude's name, but he was there, you know, in episode 3. You know, with Jed being a dick, you know, give him the gun, you know, Rick. But seems like a couple of them are now armed. We got machetes, we got axes. Don't know where this guy got the gun from, you know, but it looks like these guys are really getting pissed off. I bet they found out Arad is dead, trying to figure out, you know, all right, enough is enough. What's going on here? Another one of us is dead. You know, that's it. We're sick of the shit. And of course, we got a little standoff here between Carol and Jed, and we got, you know, good old. Wow, I actually draw a blank. I can't remember his name. Oh my god, what is going on? Good old Jerry. There we go. We got good old Jerry here about to, you know, pull out his gun. Things are about to get crazy. More quick standoff shots here. And then we got Rick rolling down into this giant ditch. Let's see if I can kind of slow that down. We got a couple of walkers down there. So, yeah, I don't know. This scene looks a little different from the scene with Daryl and Rick. Because we got the push, and we got both of them going off the ledge down into a ditch. And then it looks like this shot here is another ditch. But I don't see Daryl. You know, here's a walker right here. And looks like there's two other walkers here. Maybe 3. I think that could be a head. That's probably another head. We got this one here, and we got this one here. So 4 walkers. Don't know what happened to Daryl. You know, unless as they were fighting, walkers came and, you know, started to attack, you know, from the noise. And maybe they fell down into this ditch. You know, Daryl got distracted or something. I don't know. And there we go. The man himself holding on. So yeah, looks like a really interesting episode. You know, these first 3 episodes have been really good. You know, especially episode 3. That was amazing. It was dark, you know, especially with the Oceanside Saviors, you know, killing a rat. That was pretty dark. That kind of reminded me of season 2 with oh, what's that kid's name? I can't remember the kid's name. With the screwed up leg that they kept trying to drop off and stuff like that. You know, 15 miles out. You know, and they didn't work. God, I can't remember his name. But that's what the end of episode 3 kind of reminded me of. You know, hey, we have to do this. You know, Arat was part of it. She said no exceptions. Killed the 11-year-old kid, even though, you know, she was kind of forced into it because, you know, if she didn't do it, Simon was going to kill her because we all know what Simon was like. You know, he was kind of nutso. So yeah, that was pretty dark. But anyways, this episode looks really good. One of the last episodes, depending on how you want to call it. You know, this could be the last episode with Rick, and then of course Rick's fate in episode 5. If he lives, if he dies, if he gets in a helicopter, if he gets in a boat, we find out in episode 5. It's going to be interesting. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. That'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description box below. And of course, leave me your thoughts and comments. What do you guys think? What's going to happen? Why is Rick and Daryl fighting? You know, what's Michonne going to say to Negan? You know, what do you think is going to happen with Maggie and Negan? You know, is she going to get in there? Is she going to say some things? Is she going to try to attack him? Let me know. And, other than that, just stick around. More videos are on the way. And I'll see you guys next time.